Hey everybody, welcome back to Whistle Thicket. So, that was a cat that hit the tripod. Come on, Moo. Let me see, here's Moo. This is Moo, our three-legged cat. And that weird noise you hear is not me. That's our pet pig, Rudy, that is crawling beneath my feet. You dude. Moo Moo. Okay, it's that time of year. People are getting their gardens going. And you're trying to figure out, how can I make things more economical? Where can I get seeds? How can I get seeds for cheap? I'm going to tell you 4 ways, at least 4 ways, maybe another way, but at least 4 ways to get seeds for free. That's right, seeds for free. So some of them you may know about, some of them you may not know about. Now, the first one, and maybe it's obvious, but the first one is to save your seeds from last year. I know that's hard to do. Some seeds are really easy to save. Some are kind of harder to do. It isn't like I save all of my seeds, and it's really tough to do that, but every year I try to save something. So here's what I've saved last year. Okra. I saved about 30 okra pods, so I have plenty of okra seeds. I'm going to give these away to some friends. Garlic, which I guess isn't technically a seed, but right, you can save your garlic and plant your garlic the next year. I have not bought garlic in 2 years because every year I plant my garlic. I've already planted some last late fall, early winter, but I'm going to plant another batch pretty quick. I've also saved popcorn for the last couple years, and my family doesn't have to buy popcorn as much because we grow our own popcorn. And this also makes a great gift. You can grow it and dry it, and then you can give it to your friends for the holidays. Like, hey, I grew this popcorn. Think of me when you're watching a movie. What else have I saved? Hostas. So you can save the pods from the hostas, and you can grow more hostas if you want. So I have tons and tons of those. As many of you know, I'm into pawpaws, and here are just some of the pawpaw seeds I have. I've sold these online, I've given them away, I've planted them on my property, and I'm about to plant some more. My plan with pawpaws is threefold. I want to sell the fruit, I want to sell the seed, I want to sell the tree. So I'm going to plant these and hopefully sell some seedlings this year. But if I do a good job, I'll be selling more next year. This is going to take a while to build up. And I've sold the fruit locally. I've actually sold it to a cidery, Botanist and Barrel, and they're making pawpaw cider out of my wife's family's pawpaws that have been in her family for like 5 generations. Pretty cool. So another seed I saved, though I don't have it out here, I saved Nana's beans, which are from my wife's grandma. They've been in her family for 4 or 5 generations. So that's the first way, is saving your seed. So that's something to think about when you get your garden going, is to save seed. The second way is to trade seeds with local people. Or it doesn't have to be local. Maybe you have some friends online. Most seed packets have like 50 to 100, sometimes 200 seeds in it. The average person is not going to use all of those seeds in a season. I save my seed packets and I plant them over a couple years, but even then, that's a ton of seed. So a lot of places have local homestead groups on Facebook. If your local area doesn't have a Facebook group for homesteaders, maybe you should start one and have a seed swap. So swapping seeds with other people, that is a great way to get some free seeds, to spread your seeds around. What else? The third way is to harvest seeds from other places. This here is an umbrella magnolia. There's seeds inside of here. If you don't know what an umbrella magnolia is, it is a really cool plant. It's a magnolia tree, but has some of the largest leaves in North America. They're like this big. You can also, yeah, so basically lots of local places, libraries, banks, town hall, places like that, they have seeds on their plants. This is important. If something has a flower, it's going to have a seed. So if you see a really cool plant, a beautiful flower, just put that in your mind and say, ooh, that's going to have some seeds eventually, and I need to come back to that place and gather some seeds. Now, most of the time, if it's a local business, you should ask. These are passion flowers, and there's a cool local place that has these out front every year. This year, my wife Amy asked if we could have some pods, and we have some seeds. So here are the seeds of the passion flower. I guess you can eat these fruits. I never have, but maybe I will try this year. This is a vine plant. So again, if it's a business or it may be a neighbor's house or something, just go up and knock on their door and say, hey, could I have some seeds from those flowers? And what's even better, bring some of your own seeds and be like, hey, here's some seeds from my garden. Is there a way we could trade flower seeds? So if it's a bank or library, post office, I mean, I guess you should ask, but I mean, you know, especially if it's your own local library or own local post office, your taxes are paying for those flowers, and they probably don't really care if you take a few seeds. So that's what I've done. I have plenty of passion flower seeds that I'm going to be planting. Maybe even sell some of these. This is a really cool flower. It's a tall plant. It kind of looks like a calla. I think I said that right. Well, that's how I say it. These round musket balls. This is called musket ball plant, or sometimes, I guess, India musket. It's a really beautiful flower. So I'm going to be planting those for my garden. I just think it's a really cool flower. What else do I got in here? I harvested those. I forget what they are. But I've harvested tons of wildflower pods. So let me show you. This whole bag, or half of the bag, is filled with wildflower seeds that I'm going to spread on a barren hillside in a little bit. So wildflowers, if you see wildflowers around, go back and harvest those seeds. Another cool plant I want to show you, I think I have it out here. Hang on one second. This is called strawberry bush, which is, or the strawberry plant, which is kind of hard to see because these have been in the fridge. But let me show you. This is just a cool seed, I think. So anyways, maybe I'll put a picture up of the strawberry plant. Here's one of its seed pods, which is pretty cool. This actually is a native plant to North Carolina, to the woods. And it opens up in late fall and stays through early winter. It's not an edible plant, but the birds love it, and it's a really cool looking plant when it opens up. It's really unique. So I'll be planting these on my property. This is another umbrella magnolia tree. Let me see if I can show you the seed. So this is what the seed looks like for the umbrella magnolia. So that is a third way, is to find seeds in your area at local places. Again, ask permission. You should. I mean, I guess that's the right thing to do. Now, I'm going to show you the fourth way to get free seeds, which you may not have thought about. Dun, 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 dun. Common milkweed. There are places that are trying to help with the monarch migration and with pollinators. There's lots of places online that you can get free milkweed seed, or local places. This is from the Monarch Rescue in Asheville. I have another packet, but it looks like it got chewed on a little bit. So you can get free seeds online. Maybe not the seeds you want, but maybe some of the seeds that will help the environment. I mean, there's seeds that I want. I plant plants for myself, for food, and for the beauty of them. And I plant plants for wildlife as well. So those are 4 ways you can get free seeds. If there's another way you know of to get free seeds, please comment down below. Share the love. Happy gardening. It's almost that time. I just started a bunch of seeds in my house. It's going to be a couple weeks before I see anything. But gardening season is almost here. Winter for most of us is almost over. I know we can still get snow. And it's not warm today, it's in the 40s, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed and I'm dreaming of spring.